स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Master Thakur is Sri Ramakrishna is telling, as long as you do not feel that God is master, you must come back to the world. You must be born again and again. There will be no birth, rebirth, when you can truly say, O God, thou art the master. As long as you cannot say, O Lord, thou art real, you will not be released from the life of the world. This going and coming, this rebirth is inevitable. There will be no liberation. Further, what you can achieve by saying, what can you achieve by saying, it is mine? The manager of an estate may say, this is our garden, these are our couches and furniture. But when he is dismissed by the master, he has not the right to take away even the chest of worthless mango wood given to him for his use. I, mine, and for me. This is the whole of bondage. I am holding something. I will never be released. Release that hold of I, mine, and for me. You, yours, and for you. Then the release comes. You are released. This is you, yours, and I, mine. I am no more. When you are not holding anything, presently or in future or in the past, you released all things. What more bondage, what more? You will be liberated. As long as you do not feel that God is master, you must come back to the world. You must be born and again and again. That feel, as long as you do not feel that God is master. For everywhere that I am doer, enjoyer, and knower. This I is also such a doership. God does. Because when I am all right, healthy, young age, I may say, I will do this, I will do that, and that. Even when I am sick, I will not immediately understand, I can't do. But when old age comes, he is not able to stand, he is not able to move. And a day comes when he is lying down on the cot. And even to drink water, somebody must help. At that time, I do where it went. I will do this, I will do that. He is not able to even stand now. With whose power he was telling, I will do. Whose was that strength? It has been taken. Nature gives everything what you need. And little by little, she gives. When the child is born, nothing will be there. No teeth, no strength, no beauty, no youth. All she gives. And one by one she takes back what all has been given. Youth fades away, memory fails, senses weaken, and he cannot move. So what all is given is just to see how you use it. What are you going to do with this strength and powers that are given to you? When everything is taken, the nature has decided what you are, what should be given to you now. The action and reactions are equal and opposite. You'll never be released. You must be born again and again. There will be no rebirth when you say, "O God, thou art the master. I am not doing. You are the master." Even when I am able to do, even when I am doing, He is the master. It is like cow let out to graze. It is in the hand of master to leave you to graze or not. He can bind you. He can release as you eat more and more thread, or He can shrink the thread or bind you forever. So you are the master. When we know, then the release comes. As long as you cannot say, "O Lord, thou art real, thou art real," you will not be released from the life of the world. You are real means all this, the world, the sense of I, the ego, all that, my knowledge, my understanding, everything is unreal. It's exactly like a dream. God alone is real. Mind alone is real in dream, and all else is just a projection of the mind. In dream, whatever I see is projection of the mind, which is not real. Mind alone is real in that. I may see an elephant running, a tiger pouncing on some prey in dream. All that is just a projection of mind. Mind alone is real. There was neither tiger nor elephant. Like that, here, God alone is real. All else is just an appearance. This going and coming, this rebirth is inevitable. There will be no liberation. Further, what can you achieve by saying, "It is mine"? It is a false understanding. This all belongs to me. This is mine. When we leave and go, a day comes, I have to leave everything and go. Then we'll know whose was all this. It was belonged to the. How many people came and told this very place in which I am sitting now, this is mine and mine. From thousands of years, you can see so many people came and claimed this land to be mine and went away. So we are also telling, this is mine, and one day we all live and go away. So really it belongs to none, it belongs to God forever. He is the owner, He is the dispenser. So the understanding that it is mine, I am trustee, it has been entrusted to me for a few days. I have to return this and go. This is the right understanding. All this belongs to the Lord according to my karmic load. A few days I am made owner of this and I have to return it to the Master. The feeling of I and mine has covered the reality. Because of this, we do not see the truth. The I and mine, I am this body, I have this strong identification. I am spirit, I am Chaitanya Swarupa, I am dwelling in this body. I have to leave this body and go. So this is right understanding. I am dwelling in the body. I am Ananda Swarupa. That is the feeling of I and mine. This is mine. Has covered the reality. Reality is I am not there. Nothing is mine. Because of which we do not see the truth. Attainment of Chaitanya, divine consciousness, is not possible without the knowledge of Advaita, non-duality. One alone exists. The multiplicity that we see in waking state by identifying with this body is an something like delusion. I am seeing it which is not real. And without that non-duality, one existence, which is appearing as many because of the power of Maya. After realizing Chaitanya, one enjoys Nityananda, eternal bliss. Nityananda, eternal bliss, everlasting bliss. In fact, we are all searching for it. Every soul is searching for three things. I want bliss, and it should be eternal. Not now I am having a momentary joy, next moment I am suffering. No, it will be continually unbroken joy, unbroken bliss. Ananda, I want bliss, I want peace, Shanti. Most of the people now you see, they are restless. Where is the peace? The deep within is the research of I want peace. As the age advances, after certain times, they feel, oh, I want peace, enough of this run. But it was there covered by the desires that was demanding all these things. Now the old age, what shall I do with all this? I have to leave everything and go now. So that makes him, oh, enough of this. Let me end, I want peace. Most of the elderly people are in the search for peace. Where is peace? How long is this run? And I want freedom. I want bliss. I want peace. I want freedom. A child is unwilling to go with their parents. It wants freedom. All jivas. A bird is sitting, go near, it flies away. It says, no, don't catch me, I want freedom. So these three things, I want joy, unbroken joy. I want peace, eternal peace, lasting peace. I want freedom, eternal freedom. So, after realizing Chaitanya, that is, I am spirit, one enjoys Nityananda, eternal bliss. After realizing Chaitanya, one enjoys eternal bliss. One enjoys this bliss after attaining the state of Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa is one who doesn't see anything other than Chaitanya and realizes I am divine and sees divine everywhere. When it takes everything which is divine, which is not divine, it doesn't pay attention. Mind doesn't go to that. We differentiate, but it doesn't differentiate. It just leaves off. It skips because the vision is on not that. Vision is on the reality. Like Hamsa, the swan. If you keep milk, it will take the whey, only that white portion of the milk, the paneer, and leave the water there as it is. So this nature to take whatever is good and or not intentionally the thing other than reality it cannot see. Vedanta does not recognize the incarnation of God. Vedanta does not recognize the incarnation of God. Because incarnation of God means, again, there is duality. Duality is not ultimate. One, it goes on reducing. So many are there, it's a multiplicity. It is multifarious universe. It goes on reducing. Last remains I and you. The whole world dissolves away from the consciousness. Just like you are entering into sleep. There will be dream world. Myself and my own mind, in which I am seeing still duality of dream. And finally I enter into deep sleep, where there is one without a second. On the other side, I expand to one without a second. I shrink down to one without a second in sleep. I expand to infinity, one without a second. This one infinity is the ultimate reality, beyond which you cannot go. Vedanta does not recognize incarnation according to Chaitanya Deva is only a bubble of the non-dual Brahman. According to it, Chaitanya Deva is only a bubble of the non-dual Brahman. Now, bubble or ice piece. Better than bubble is ice piece or a wave. Wave is nothing but water. Ice piece floating in ocean is nothing but water. Its water is appearing as ice. Except water, nothing is there. In a wave, except ocean, nothing is there. It is ocean only. A portion is raised up as if it is separate from the ocean. So this bubble, when we use a term, a little, another second item is there, air, air bubble inside. Do you know what the vision of divine consciousness is like? Do you know the vision of divine consciousness is like? It is like sudden illumination of a dark room when a match is struck. Illumination. Now, a cave is there from thousands of years, suppose it is darkness, or millions of years it is in darkness. Somebody lights a matchstick. It doesn't take 1,000 years to get rid of the darkness. Instantly it becomes bright. The darkness instantly goes away. This is illumination. I may be having ignorance lives after lives for many lives, but enlightenment comes, all dissolve away at a moment. The vasanas, the tendencies, old tendencies driving me, good or bad, tendencies driving me towards the world. Vasanas, vasana, destruction of vasana, vasana kshaya, the illumination, the knowledge that one gets. Vasana kshaya, tattva jnana, and manonasha, the dissolution of mind, they happen at a time. Manonasha, Tattvajnana and Vasanakshaya, they happen at once. In a moment, the last vasana of the worldly tendency dies, there is illumination. It doesn't need a slow time, gradually the ignorance goes away. No. Vasnaksha and Tattvajnana happen at a time. A dark room, millions of years old dark cave, lighting a stick, matchstick, at a time dispels all the darkness which was there for thousands of years. So like that is the illumination. Sri Ramakrishna is explaining that illumination. Do you know what the vision of divine consciousness is like? It is like sudden illumination of a dark room when a match is struck. The incarnation of God is accepted by those who follow the path of bhakti. Advaitins do not accept the incarnation of God. Yes, I am also incarnation of God. I am also Chaitanya Swarupa. What is the difference between me and incarnation of God? He may be a little bigger bubble and I am a small bubble, but there is no difference. All are bubbles. Like a big ant and a small ant. It may be big, but it's an ant. Like that. They don't accept. Means where we make the differentiation is the power. An incarnation can destroy the ignorance of any jiva, destroy the karma of any jiva. An incarnation can do and show the path to it. Can the karma which cannot be removed, destroyed even by a realized soul, an enlightened soul also cannot remove the. Now Ramana Maharshi, though he is fully enlightened, or Shankaracharya, he is not able to destroy the ignorance of others. He might be enlightened, he may go away into the absolute, dissolving the absolute, eternal freedom he may gain, but this remains always without. He doesn't have ignorance. These incarnations have the power. Incarnation can destroy the karma of a jiva, release the soul. He can do the Srishti Sthiti Pralaya. He can do and undo anything, though he is a bubble. He differs from the other bubble in the energy, in the Shakti aspect. The Shakti decides who is an incarnation, who is an ordinary man, who is an enlightened soul. Enlightened soul is totally free from nature, but he cannot give freedom to others. An incarnation also equally free from nature, but can release the other soul who is enlightened. This is the incarnation. But incarnation is accepted by all those who follow the path of bhakti. God has to come down to mankind because man cannot see the beyond. God comes down to reveal himself. I am here to set the path, to make the jiva move in the path of liberation. So, the incarnation of God is acceptable by those who follow the path of bhakti. A woman belonging to the Kartabhaja sect observed my condition, remarked, "You have inner realization. Don't dance and sing too much." You have inner realization. The external things, they drop off. The Kartabhaja sect of Vaishnavas, they don't, once all the need, there is need of all external things, singing, dancing, the wearing beads around the neck, doing japa constantly, tilak on the forehead, all these external things are necessary till one realization. With the inner realization, all things fall off. She is asking Sri Ramakrishna, no more need of your dancing and singing. Don't dance and sing too much. Ripe grapes must be preserved carefully in cotton. The mother-in-law lessens her daughter-in-law's activities when the daughter-in-law is with the child. One characteristic of God realization is that the activities of a man with such realization gradually drop away. Inside this man, meaning the Sri Ramakrishna himself, is the real jewel. Thakur himself is, Sri Ramakrishna himself is telling. The mother-in-law lessons her daughter-in-law's activities, how the activities fall off. I am busy with the world, and I can even eating is an activity, breathing is an activity. All these activities, some I am doing intentionally, some are being made by the possible by nature. I enter into sleep, I wake up. This is nature takes me to the deep sleep level and brings me back. There is activity. I eat, I drink, I collect my material needed for my food. Everything I am doing, I am earning. All these activities drop away with realization. He can't do. He is in ecstatic state of mind where he eternally is finding oneness with God, and he is in the ocean of bliss. He is with the ecstatic love of God that he is not able to take care of his own bodily existence. Then how can he do any more work? Just like in Advaitin, the self-knowledge, all the activities, actions fall off. Here, ecstatic love of God makes all his duties, responsibilities, actions, feelings, thoughts, everything drop off. He is bliss, floating in bliss. One such a characteristic of realization is that activities of man with such realization gradually drop away. Activities. Inside this man, Sri Ramakrishna, inside this man is the real jewel. Om Niranjanam Nityamanantarupam Bhaktanukampa Dhritavigraham Vai Ishavataram Parameshamidhyam Tam Ramakrishnam Shirasa Namama.